Latest information here on Fox 4 on that breaking news out of the Orlando area. The White House now responding after that series of shootings left 3 people dead, including a 9-year-old and a news reporter who was working that crime scene. Thanks for joining us for Fox 4 News at 11. I'm Chris Earl.
And I'm Shari Armstrong. The Orange County Sheriff's Office now has a 19-year-old in custody who they believe is responsible for all of this.
Fox 4 evening anchor Nadine Yanis, spending many years reporting in Orlando, joining us live with the latest on this. And especially for you, Nadine, you did this job. You were at scenes even in this neighborhood for years.
On the very same streets, Chris, and this is something that hits home for so many of us. The Orange County Sheriff John Mina today saying all of it comes down to one 19-year-old suspect who first shot and killed a woman this morning and then returned back to the scene this afternoon, shooting at a news crew, killing a TV journalist, and then walking into another home, shooting a mother and her 9-year-old daughter. That little girl also died tonight.
No one in our community, not a mother, not a 9-year-old, and certainly not news professionals, should become the victim of gun violence in our community.
Orange County Sheriff John Mina says it is a horrible day for their community. A day that started with detectives responding to a murder in a neighborhood outside Orlando known as Pine Hills. A woman in her 20s shot and killed around 11 a.m. As news crews descended on the scene, Sheriff Mina says the suspect returned just after 4 p.m.
At some point around 4 o'clock, he returns to the scene. He goes to the vehicle where the news media people are at. He shoots both the people from News 13.
But the sheriff says it didn't stop there. About a block away,
on Harrington Street, a woman and her 9-year-old girl were also shot inside of a home.
However, what is clear to deputies tonight, only one person is responsible. 19-year-old Keith Moses, officially charged with the first murder this morning.
The same suspect, Mr. Moses, is responsible for all those shootings.
But more charges are coming, as the sheriff confirmed one of the Orlando TV journalists has died.
And tragically, one of the News 13 employees has passed.
And in the middle of the news conference, a tragic update on the 9-year-old.
We have just learned that the 9-year-old has also succumbed to her injuries,
with no clear answers as to why.
Hopefully at some point he'll talk to us about what his motives were, but regardless, he's eventually going to be charged with the murder this morning and then the 4 shootings this afternoon. Definitely murder on the news reporter.
So late tonight, the parent company for Spectrum News 13 out of Orlando released a statement about the shooting. It reads in part, quote, "Our hearts and our thoughts are with the employees, families, friends, and co-workers during this very difficult time. We remain hopeful that our other colleague who was also injured makes a full recovery." And new at 11, the White House is also responding tonight. Just moments ago, releasing this statement, quote, "Our hearts go out to the family of the journalist killed today and the crew member injured in Orange County, Florida, as well as the whole entire Spectrum News team tonight." So you can read the full statement from the White House, including more reaction from Florida Senator Rick Scott as well on our website. There, we also outline what the sheriff says is that suspect's lengthy criminal history. All of the latest developments as this is coming out of Orlando will be posted right here on fox4now.com.